It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
In that game against Milwaukee, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center locking down the middle. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Durant, and it's Bembry in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Holiday finds Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shoots over KD. And it's Giannis missing. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pelicans. And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it is hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Nice shot by Portis.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Harden, no good.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. The rebound by Harden.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harden. To the paint. Aldridge kicks to Mills. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And good that time.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Bembry the pass to Aldridge. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for DeAndre Bembry. And it's Carter in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wara checked in. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here is Carter. Griffin down low, defended by DiVincenzo. Griffin's shot is off. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hill inside. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you gotta focus on what matters most.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got at the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Now here's Durant following the shot by Jrue Holiday. And that one is good. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now here is Carter following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. The shot by KD. No good. The Bucks trail. Screen by Giannis. Holiday with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Giannis. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. 55 seconds left now here in the second. Here's KD. With the second effort, it's blocked.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holiday against Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. That shot is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. You know, hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. You know, hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
All right, now moving on to highlight two of the standout performers so far in the first half.
Great fight we're seeing from both these guys. Each one trying to pull his team across the finish line. You know they love this kind of a challenge.
And that'll do it for our halftime show. Let's get you back out to the game.
Where's Crafty? Where's my mac and cheese?
Right there with you, brother. I need my kale salad, though.
Kale salad, mac and cheese, veritable twins. I'm opting for the blue cheese lasagna.
Ooh, what is that?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nets leading by 4. We've got Mills. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Harden, and it's Bembry in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Allen with it. Portis kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Outside Holiday, a rebound by the Nets. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Now here's Allen, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Giannis. Harden with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and it's Aldridge missing. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Passes to Allen. Allen with the screen for Middleton. Back to Allen. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Let's go! And your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Paul Millsap is checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Bembry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wara checked in. Hood comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Mills looking it over. Back to Harden. Launches it. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Harden against Hill. And here's Harden. For 3. And they get it back. And here's Millsap from the arc. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there with Allen. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in with the three.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Now here's Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time for Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Back to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Nets with the lead. KD passes to Harden.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The feed now to KD. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Durant's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Allen finds Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Allen passes to Connaughton. Griffin against Middleton. Back to Connaughton. Shoots over KD. No good from Connaughton. The drive by KD. And here's Mills from the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Feeds it to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Andre Bembry's checked in for Blake Griffin. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Evan?
Thank you, David.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Durant. Aldridge sets up the pick now for KD. To stop the drought, Aldridge trying to break free. KD can't get it to go. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Come on, I want to hear you. All right, look who's coming up on the court. Come on, get loud.
26 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Let's get loud, man. Stand up.
Holiday. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing to the middle. There's Portis. Good!
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Milwaukee ball. Bucks. Timeout. The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant, his first foul, team second. At the line from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And a multiple-time winner of the MVP award, the next step for Giannis is to become a consistent shooter from the outside.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Chris. You see Giannis every day. He seems to still come up big every time.
He's showing how great he is. I mean, he's been consistent all year. He's been a threat in the paint. He's been a great leader, too. So, I mean, he's having a heck of a year, and we need him to be that player, that great player for us.
He's certainly performing at that level. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.